in the United States have a silent killer living inside of them. Another 1.7 million will discover this killer inside of them this year, or roughly 4,600 people every day. This silent killer is the leading cause of blindness and kidney failure. In fact, this silent killer will kill over 234,000 people in the United States this year, and it is the seventh leading cause of death. This silent killer can go undetected for many years. Many will not discover it until they develop one of its life-threatening complications, such as heart disease, blindness, or even nerve disease. This silent killer lives inside me, and this silent killer is diabetes. So today we'll look at what diabetes is and the types of diabetes, the symptoms, the complications, and how to control or even prevent diabetes. So diabetes is a group of diseases that results in too much sugar in the bloodstream. Furthermore, diabetes is a disease in which the body does not produce or properly use insulin, which is a hormone that is needed to convert sugar, starches, and other foods into energy. The cause of diabetes is still unknown. However, it is believed that genetics and environmental factors play a crucial role. There are three types of diabetes: type 1, type 2, and gestational diabetes. Type 1 diabetes is found mainly in younger children and young adults. This disease starts when the pancreas stops making insulin, and insulin lets glucose or blood sugar enter the body cells to be used for energy. Without insulin, the cells can't get enough sugar they need, and too much sugar will build up in the system. Type 2 diabetes is a disease that occurs when the cells can't use the insulin the right way, or when the pancreas can't make enough insulin, and this causes too much sugar to build up in the system, and the extra sugar in the blood can cause damage to the eyes, to the heart, the blood vessels, to the nerves, or to the kidneys. And finally, gestational diabetes is a temporary form of insulin resistance that usually occurs halfway through a woman's pregnancy. This is a result of an excess in hormone production or the inability of the pancreas to make additional insulin. Now that we looked at the definition and the three types of diabetes, let's take a look at what some of the symptoms are. There are several warning signs of diabetes, and it is important for each of us to know what those symptoms are. Frequent urination, unusual thirst, extreme hunger, unusual weight loss, extreme fatigue, irritability, blurred vision, cuts or bruises that do not heal quickly, tingling or numbness in the hands or feet, recurring skin, gum, or bladder infections. Unfortunately, these signs don't always appear because type 2 diabetes usually shows no immediate symptoms. So we've looked at the definition and the types of diabetes and also the symptoms. So let's look at some of the complications. First of all, is heart disease and stroke. Approximately 75% of people with diabetes will die from heart disease or a stroke. Blindness. Between 12,000 and 24,000 will lose their eyesight each year due to diabetes. Kidney disease. Up to 21% of diabetics will develop kidney disease, while over 114,000 of those people will undergo dialysis or even have a kidney transplant each year. Nerve disease and amputations. 60 to 70% of all diabetics will experience mild to severe nerve damage. And diabetics have a greater chance than any other group in the population to have either their leg or their foot removed through amputation. In fact, each year, 82,000 people with diabetes will lose a foot or leg. So we define diabetes, we discuss the types, the symptoms, the complications. Now let's look at how we can control or even prevent diabetes. So with type 1 diabetes, they must take their insulin every day. They must eat a healthy, balanced diet. They must check their blood sugar frequently throughout the day and must also participate in regular physical activity. Type 2 diabetics. Some people, like myself, can manage type 2 diabetes with diet and exercise alone. However, some are dependent upon insulin, while others are dependent upon medications such as metformin or glyburide. The best way, though, to control diabetes is through a healthy diet, which includes lots of vegetables and less sugar. And daily exercise is a must. Just 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. And one important number that every diabetic must know is their A1C number. This number is important to not only you, but to your doctor. The A1C provides the average blood sugar level over the past 2 or 3 months. But according to the CDC, losing only 5 to 7% of your total body weight in 30 minutes of physical activity, just 5 minutes a day, 5 days a week, diabetes can be delayed or possibly even prevented. I found this to be true in my own life. Losing over 40 pounds and exercising daily, I've been able to taken off all of my diabetic medication. So through defining diabetes, discussing the types of symptoms and complications and the methods to control or prevent, I hope that you will remember some of these symptoms of a silent killer. Remember, you must take these steps to help ensure that this silent killer does not affect you. Thank you for your time.